Hello viewers and welcome back to the Elite Karting Series here for round 4 of the season at Daytona Milton Keynes, one of the largest outdoor go-karting complexes in all of the country. And what a backdrop for the first Split 2 race of the day, where Thom starts on pole position by 0.4 of a second ahead of Ross Sandwell. Thompson and Graham Fernandez are just behind them on row 2. Only 0.6 of a second separating all the way back to 6th, with Draper and Barras on row 3. George Braun and Lewis Jolly on row 4. Again, still that 0.6 of a second mark. Not a lot in it at all. Chris O'Connell and Chrissy Harding the rest of the top 10, with Brad Whitehouse and Lilia Scratchard the rest of your top 12. Andy Leister and Barney Williams are on row 7. Miles Harding and Daniel Morn are 15th and 16th, with Jose Gizmera and Yachi Lowe, row 9 of the grid. Ethan Vince Adotsi and Hugh Morrison, the top 20. Troy Fraser McGonigal is a little bit off down in 21st, but he's got plenty of time to make progress over the next 3 races. So the field making their way around turn 10 now. It is Thom on pole position. Has to be mindful here. With these new regulations, you have to keep a kart length to the kart ahead of you. So everyone tiptoeing around to start this race, and it's lights out and away we go. Ross Sandwell with a flying start on the outside line into turn 1 he goes, and into the lead of the race he goes by the time they hit the brakes for turn 2. Thompson with a fantastic view of this. Graham Fernandez also with a fantastic view of this as he looks down the inside of Thompson. No way through there for him. He needs to be careful because that will allow the guys just behind him to catch up. But at the lead of the race is Ross Sandwell. George Braun looking at down the inside of the kart just ahead of him, but no way through for George just yet. He has to sit pretty where he is under pressure, actually a little bit, from Chrissy Harding as they make their way into turn 6 on this first lap. We'll keep our eyes back on Graham Fernandez here because he's got Thompson just ahead of him. He's looking to catch up as they make their way up into turn 8 at the top of the circuit. Then they'll go up the hill, down the straight into turn 9, and at the moment it's going to be a battle for the lead between our top 2. Thom in second position at the moment, looks the inside line into turn 9. Thompson under pressure down the inside line into turn 9 goes Graham Fernandez, and into that position Adam now under pressure from Louis Draper on the outside line, who squeezes his way through around the outside into turn 9, a move he completes into turn 11. Productive first lap for everyone, but there's going to be battle for the lead very shortly, Luke.
Yeah, it's a fantastic move there by Louis Draper going into P4 around the outside of Thompson through turn. Very opportunistic, saw the battle in front, hanged it around the outside, and he's now up in to 4th position. But like you say, Ross Sandwell, he's got the whole shot in this race. He's got Thom though looking up his inside, I believe, as they head down into turn number 5. Now Thom, you can see from the drone footage, he's got the undercut on Ross Sandwell as they just go briefly out of shot there, up the inside into turn number 6. Thom, I don't think he's managed to hold on to it though. As we now cut back to the onboards, you can see right in front of us, it is Ross Sandwell who has managed to hold on to the lead around the outside of Thom through turn 6. Thom now looking up the inside of Ross Sandwell as they head down to turn number 8, but he's not able to get through. These two, remember, they're on different classes, so Thom's coming in about 70 kilos in the junior class as he's up the inside of Ross Sandwell now, whilst Ross Sandwell is a senior driver at 88 kilos. They're side by side going through turn number 9. Who's going to come out on top here? Ross Sandwell's got the inside for turn number 10, and I think Ross has managed to hold on. Graham Fernandez, he's up the inside too. What a move that was by Graham Fernandez. That came out of nowhere. He slotted up the inside of Thom. Now he's got the cutback here on Thom as they head down to turn number 1. Who's going to come out on top here? I think it might just about be Thom. He just about holds on there, but that was a great move there by Graham Fernandez into turn 10. He then got the run on Thom as well down to turn 11, but Thom, he get the inside of Louis Draper. Now he's back up the inside of Graham Fernandez, so he's trying to get up all the way to 3rd place now. So good little move that was by Louis Draper. Didn't get the extra speed though out of turn number 4, so Graham Fernandez holding on to P3 for the time being, but Louis Draper is still right behind him as they head through turn 6. Graham Fernandez has Thom right in front of him too, but oh, that's a mistake there by Graham Fernandez. He's gone in deep then into turn number 7. That has allowed Louis Draper to get through and up into P3, also caught out Thompson, and now he's got Lewis Jolly coming past him up his inside as he head down to turn number 8. So Louis Draper now is up into 3rd position, and Lewis Jolly capitalised on that too, and he's up into 5th.
There's a battle for the lead, Luke. There's a battle for the lead as Thom goes down the inside into turn 9. He's all the way down the inside and into position into turn 9. That's a nice move for Thom, but can he complete it here as they make their way out of the hairpin? Looks like he is, and I believe that's Thom into the lead of the race. Ross Sandwell now under pressure.
Yeah, good move that was. So yeah, well spotted there up in the top of shot riding on board with drivers in 3rd position. So Tyler Thom now into the lead of this race. First time racing in the series since the end of last year, and he's doing a fantastic job on his return to lead this split 2 race. As we've got Ross Sandwell, like you say, in 2nd place ahead of Louis Draper. Then we've got, I believe that is Adam Thompson in 3rd now, in 3rd in class. And we've got Lewis Jolly. So Lewis Jolly doing a good job here. He's all the way up in 5th. Yeah, Lewis Jolly, in fact, he's ahead of Adam Thompson, isn't he? So that's a good start there by Lewis Jolly. First time, I believe, in a D-Max kart, so a very good drive by him here today.
Absolutely, and a few drivers here that perhaps don't have the experience of others, but still doing pretty solid, having pretty solid runs here in this race. Keeping an eye on Adam Thompson's on board here as they go up into turn 9, because he might be a little bit of a ways down the order, a little bit of the ways down the order. He's in 4th or 5th at the moment. He's got a face full of Graham Fernandez just ahead of him, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, excuse me, actually. Graham Fernandez, he's been passed Adam Thompson, I should say, by another driver. So he's actually down in 6th, if I'm not mistaken, here, with George Braun just behind him, Adam Thompson. But either way, Graham Fernandez keeping an eye on Louis Draper, who himself is hoping that maybe he can force a move here into 2nd position ahead of Ross Sandwell. Tyler Thom, for what it's worth, driving very, very well. His last lap time, 68.3. His best lap time, 67.3. He's one of 2 drivers, from what I can tell, one of 3 drivers, from what I can tell, who are in the 67s at the moment, and he's amassed himself a whopping 1.5 seconds at the top, Luke.
He has indeed, as we've now got Louis Draper looking over the back of Ross Sandwell, so he's caught up to Ross in this battle for 2nd position. Ross going a little bit backwards here, still setting very good lap times though, but yeah, Louis has managed to catch up, as we can see right in front of us, from riding on board with Graham Fernandez, who's making his series debut today here in the EKS.
Well, Graham Fernandez trying to view this battle, trying to catch up to this battle, as Louis had a little bit of a look at Ross Sandwell, couldn't find the way through, and well, that's slightly frustrating for him, having to stay pinned in this 3rd position. Now, the thing here, I think, that's frustrating for Louis is that he wants that promotion into Split 1. He probably feels like he should be a Split 1 driver, but it's not quite formulating for him. Barney Williams just made a fantastic move down the inside of kart 105, down the inside into turn 11. That's a huge move. Yachi Low is the main loser out of all of it, but Barney Williams, who's racing for Vindice here, is doing a pretty decent job of climbing up the order. He was 5th in the IKC National Grand Final. Quite at those heights here, but still pretty decent drive, Luke.
Yeah, so it's 5th in BAKC last year, so he's a very good indoor driver, Barney Williams, but he's making the adaptation to outdoor at the moment, racing with us for the 2nd time after racing with us last time out as well at Butmore Park. So he is now up in 230th position. It's Chris O'Connell who is behind him at the moment, who we managed to get through on there. There's Louis Draper now. He's up the inside of Ross Sandwell. You can see him in the top of shot here. That's a good move there by Louis Draper, and I think he's now up into P2. So good move now by Louis Draper into 2nd position ahead of Ross Sandwell. They have then got Graham Fernandez behind them, with Lewis Jolly and Adam Thompson right behind.
Well, chopping and changing at the front of the field then. Adam Thompson now keeping an eye back on George Broad, who's just about squeezed ahead of him, and gets a good run out of turn 2 and into turn 3. Through turn 4 they go. It would be too far back for Adam to make a move here, and he's just going to focus on his exit out of turn 4 and through into turn 5 again. George just looking the tidier of the 2. Adam hoping he maybe take a bit of a tighter line through there, but again keeping an eye over his shoulder as well. No way through for him just yet at the front of the field then. Tyler Thom, 3.4 seconds now. He's been really dominant in this race actually since getting the lead just a few laps ago. Adam though still trying to get in that slipstream, trying to find some way to catch up to George Braun, but I think George has his number at the moment and actually is trying to chase after Lewis Jolly in 5th position.
Yeah, Lewis Jolly, he's right on the back of the kart in front now as they go into turn 10. So that is Graham Fernandez, who is right in front of him. It's a bit tricky, by the way, to work out who everyone is, as it might be for you guys at home. Always a move up the inside by Lewis Jolly. Just saw him briefly peeking shot. It's a bit tricky because we've got a lot of anonymouses today on the time tower. Thank you, people, for not ticking the box where you create your account, which allows us to see your name, so thanks for that. But yeah, we've got battles going on here. As you say, it was Lewis Jolly who briefly appeared at the inside of Graham Fernandez as they went into turn number 11, but Graham Fernandez has managed to hold on to P4 for the time being. As you can see, Lewis Jolly in front from on board with George Braun.
3 minutes to go in the race there. And, well, looks like it's a pretty good drive so far. 4.3 seconds now for Tyler Thom at the front of the field. As there's a mistake by Graham Fernandez. George Braun is going to try and find his way through down the inside, and does. So he gets himself now past Lewis Jolly, but Graham Fernandez has fallen away from all of them. So that's hugely frustrating for him. He's now got a view of Lewis Jolly back down the inside of George Braun. George trying to hold it on the inside of turn 10. Graham Fernandez is involved as well as he gets back through. Has to allow George to make his way back through though, and loses out to Lewis Jolly. But that was a double overtake there.
Yeah, that was a great move. That was by George Braun, as Graham Fernandez now at the inside of Lewis Jolly into turn number 1. So Graham was the car in front originally, but he made a mistake then going into turn number 7. The two of them managed to get past. Graham Fernandez, if you've just seen, has managed to now get back past Lewis Jolly, so he has recovered one of those positions. But George Braun's capitalised very kindly on all of that, and he's now up into 4th place. So George Braun doing a great job here today. Has very, very little two-stroke experience. He's used to racing 4-stroke karts. Doesn't know this place too well either, so he's doing really well. He did start the race for the EKS All-Stars a couple of weeks ago in the Daytona 24 Hour. That pretty much was his first time in a 2-stroke. So George Braun doing very well here indeed, now climbing up to 4th place. This has also allowed Adam Thompson to catch back up, as you can see now riding on board through him as he heads into turn number 8. So he's now caught back up to the back of Lewis Jolly, and you can see Graham Fernandez right in front of him as well.
And well, entertainment as we head into what will be the final 2 laps of this race, I would imagine. There's a couple of drivers as well who've been gaining traction in sports. I just saw that as the drone flew across turn 8. It's a big thing here, a big factor at Milton Keynes with the amount of curves that we've got, particularly out of that final corner. Hopefully none of our leaders will fall foul of that as we head into these final 2 laps. Adam Thompson then looking ahead of him has got a view of Lewis Jolly and George Braun once again. George this time just about ahead, and well, Lewis Jolly looking to maybe get the line to the inside as he made his way into turn 5, but the exit just not quite formulating for him, and Lewis instead has to stay where he is. 6.1 seconds by the way at the lead of the race as Tyler Thom makes his way down the straight shortly to try and start what will be, I'm sure, Luke, his final lap of the race.
Yeah, Tyler Thom, what a drive he is putting in here. Like you say, he's got a 6-second lead now over Louis Draper, who by the way has managed to pull away from Ross Sandwell whilst we say that. Tyler Thom, he's doing consistent mid-105s in this race. Mid-105s. That is top of split 1 pace. That is incredible stuff. Every time I look, he's either doing a 105.6 or a 105.7. So it's fantastic lap times here by Tyler Thom. I'm not going to lie, when he raced us last year, he finished last in both the rounds he did. He has so improved since we last saw him. It's incredible pace from him now. So great stuff here by Tyler Thom. He's built what's now a 6.8 second lead over Louis Draper. So what a drive this is. As we can also see Chrissy Harding, she is right behind Lilia Scatcher. It's Lilia's debut in the series here today. So she's doing well, racing up in 9th place right in front of Chrissy. And then they've got a whole pack of cars actually. You can see right now from the drone, you've got Jose Esmeralda actually, he's up the inside of Chrissy Harding. Meanwhile, Adam Barras, I think that is, who's trying to get through at the same time, and Barney Williams too, as they go through turn number 5. But Chrissy's managed to hold on for the time being to P10.
And I believe this will be the final lap of the race as we've just crossed the into 0 seconds, meaning the checkered flag should be given out to Tyler Thom this time by as they make their way into turn 9 then on the final lap of the race. Into turn 11 he goes. What a drive this has been. 6.8 seconds at the line and counting. I believe there is the checkered flag, and it's going to greet Tyler Thom across the line. What a drive it has been for him, and well, he pretty much was flawless all race long. A dominant drive gives Tyler Thom promotion into split 1 heading into race 2. 7.9 seconds was his victory margin ahead of senior driver Louis Draper. Crawley Seekers are represented in 3rd position with Ross Sandwell finishing in that spot. George Braun and Lewis Jolly are your top 5. Graham Fernandez finishes in 6th position, entertaining race for him, not a mile off Lewis either, with Adam Thompson, Brad Whitehouse, Lilia Scratchard and Chrissy Harding the rest of your top 10. Chrissy, by the way, what a drive for her, still relatively inexperienced as we've mentioned, in the top 10 for the first time in the EKS. Barney Williams is in 11th position, Adam Barras in 12th, Jose Gizmera finishes in 13th with Yachi Lowe and Andy Leister, your top 15. Andy's Odd Squad teammate Chris O'Connell is in 16th position with Daniel Morn in 17th for Carter Racing. Miles Harding, Ethan Vince Adozi, Hugh Morriton and Troy Fraser McGonigal are the rest of your grid. Okay, joined now by Tyler. Tyler, that was all a little bit dramatic in the end. For those who don't know, there was a helmet strap drama. You have held on to your win, and it was a really good win, wasn't it?
Almost got disqualified, but luckily everyone at the front made sure that it was secure, and it was, so it must have undone in the race, and they determined that it wasn't my fault. So non-disqualified, but got a warning, so make sure it's all secure now. Yeah.
Split one up next. How do you think you're going to go there?
Hopefully mid-table, maybe top 10 at least. If not top 5, we'll see how it is. And I got my personal best today, so it's pretty good. I'm happy about that.
Well done, Tyler. Look forward to seeing you in split one. So we're joined now by Louis Draper after a very interesting first race of the day. Louis, well done. Top 3, you must be delighted.
Yeah, sort of disappointed with quali. I got held up in the last lap, which obviously one that counted, but I thought I just had the initiative to, I had the pace I think, and yeah, pulled off the moves as quick as I can, and yeah, second was all I could do really. I think the leader just pulled away.